Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Ninja Blast, and welcome to Let's Play Banjo Kazooie Part 5. So, let's see. Last time we went through Clanker's Cavern, if I remember, and, well, if you notice something, this is actually, for once I'm actually not doing live commentary. This is from now and maybe for a while. This will be, post-commentary. So currently I'm watching the video instead of actually playing at the same time. So one thing, I might be able to talk more, but also I'll tell you the reason why I changed to post-commentary and why, if anyone actually cares, this video took a long time to come out. And the reason is because when I got a new computer, I transferred a lot of things to my better computer. I got a gaming computer, and I used to do everything on my laptop, including record and everything. And I had all the commentaries like saved at maybe around part 8, 7. I think 7 was the last part I recorded before I got my new computer. Which actually, yes, I did basically go through half the game recording live commentary, and I haven't actually played it since, which like 3 months ago. And if you notice, actually, my voice quality might sound better, and that's because I figured out a better way to make my voice sound a lot better and maybe not cancel out as easily. I just had to get rid of the noise suppression and a whole bunch of other things. So the only problem is that you'll probably be able to hear things in the background if anything happens. But the reason this took so long to come out was because, yeah, when I transferred the videos, I transferred every video that I had saved into from my laptop to this. And let's see. And the thing is, I forgot to transfer the commentary, but I was able to transfer some of it, but not all of it. In other words, till the last part, which was part 4. And in this part, I couldn't get the commentary back, so instead, I was thinking either restart the Let's Play, but that would be a bad idea, I think, since I already posted the first 4 parts. So what I decided to do is actually just continue it from here, except for post-commentary, and I might return back to live commentary at like part 7, I think. No, 8. But I'll see. And also, a few other things I have now. I now have a better editing program, which is Sony Vegas Pro 10. Instead of what I usually use is Windows Movie Maker. So I'll be able to maybe make better changes to my videos, including cut out some parts that are unnecessary, which you'll probably notice later. And I will mention it. Well, I will actually mention when I'm gonna cut something out, not just randomly cut it out. Yeah. So let me talk about this place really quick. This place is what was it? I actually do not remember anymore. I saw it at the beginning of the video, but oh well. You probably will see at the beginning. For some reason I can't remember. I just remember it was with an L, I think. But anyway, it's the swamp level, as you can obviously tell, with many crocodiles, frogs, and all kinds of other swamp animals. And I can't step into the swamp water because there's, I think, there's some sort of creature down there. I think it's piranhas or something like that. I don't know. In Banjo Kazooie, there's always been something in water that's dangerous. Like in some areas, like the shark in Treasure Trove Cove, and in Banjo Tooie, there's also a few things like that. But I'm pretty sure this one, it's piranhas. And anyway, right here, I'm about to get into a quick little mini fight. You can see. It says frogs telling me I'm after their gold, and they're gonna try to beat us. This part is actually pretty hard, considering the frogs take 2 hits to kill, But there is an easy way through, which is just use the, you can see right now I'm doing bad. Yeah, that. Unfortunately, I ran out of feathers, so that didn't last long. But that's usually the best way to win this fight, is to just use the golden feathers that make you invincible. And as you can see, I'm trying to, the best way to kill him is to jump and press X, which does the hovering, like, beak attack. Like that. And, but the thing is, it's not that easy to hit people with it, especially since these frogs jump all over the place. This part did take me longer than I think it should have. Like, normally, I don't know, probably I've beaten this in maybe, like, 15 seconds without using the feathers. But as you see, I'm struggling really badly right now. And I think I finally got the last frog. Alright. So, anyway, this part is pretty complex compared to, most places, I guess. Clanker's Cavern was kind of complex, too. It had more rooms, that's for sure. But, like, it's just, like, it has so many directions, especially with, if you notice, the gold, crocodiles I've been feeding that open and close their mouth, that if you feed eggs to each one of them, you'll, get a Jiggy. Obviously. I don't know what else you could get, I guess, but here are these huts. And there's the grunty button. And that's how you get that one. I'm not sure what took me so long to react there, but yeah, I haven't actually seen this video or obviously played the game since I recorded it a long time ago. Right there, I take a wrong turn. But yeah, so I won't be able to really guess on what is gonna happen unless I remember somehow. Right here, if you notice, the crocodiles actually do get faster, see, at opening and closing their mouths, so you have to get better in timing. And there is a slight advantage to post commentary, which is really just the fact that, like I said, I could actually say things more often. Although in this game I kind of know it well enough to not have to stop talking for that long. Let's see, and as you can see right there, yep, it is piranhas. Piranha water. Keep your smelly feet out. Yeah, if you saw that's happened to me before, it's whenever you the spring switch, it makes it so you obviously jump high, but the thing is, all you have to do is just jump. Well, on it you just press A, and the thing is, if you jump off of it, like while you're on it, then you'll kind of get stuck in the animation of doing the spring jump. And as you see, there's that dragonfly that thankfully got stuck in next to the crocodile. I don't think I even noticed it actually while I was playing this. You see I'm failing. There we go. Let's see. Okay. I think let me think. This world and the next world, I know that I failed in a lot. Especially the next world, you'll see. But unfortunately, you won't actually be able to see me get frustrated at one part where I was trying to do something in the next world. But at least, yeah, I'll just tell you about it. But anyway. Okay, as you can see, I just got a Jinjo. And those, notes over there I'll get later. Because obviously I'm not just gonna go around walking into jumping around the swamp. So let me see, I don't think I go up there yet, but I could be wrong. Yeah, see, I don't. I think I actually go inside the turtle next. I'm trying to think here if I already went there. Yep, and I think that's my next step. So you can see there's notes on his feet for a certain reason. Ooh, my feet are so numb and cold. In other words, the best way to get rid of numbness is to hit it. Oh, that's a bit better. Yep, because I love having my hands. If my hands and feet get numb, I love when people step on them. And there we go, and that decides to cough up Jiggy and leave his mouth open for you to get inside. And here I collect the Jiggy. And I think I go inside his mouth, or maybe it's, you know, first I'm gonna go over there, get that crocodile before I forget. And I decided to pick these up to get the Jinjo over there. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Well, hopefully this commentary does sound in better quality than my last. I listened to my voice really quick before starting this, and I think it sounded way better than what it sounds like in my past videos. Okay. But if you notice, each world gets much more. It takes me, at least, longer to complete the further I go through the game. Like, the first world only took me, I think, about 7 minutes or so to beat. Let's see right here. First, collect the notes. There's actually, yeah, it's a good idea to go around exploring in places like these. Because the first time, I think I missed those notes on that I just collected a second ago. The first time, and it took me quite a while to find those. Right here, so you can see, I have to memorize the pattern. It's purple, pink, and I didn't see that color. And to copy the colors, I have to just do something as simple as smashing. The guy in the front, is it yellow? Yes. Oh, was it red? It was yellow. I messed up here. Yeah, I think this might be the only mess up I did. I hope. Oh, let's see. I think actually the reason I didn't see the last one, I think, was because I was talking actually about what the minigame was about. And here's lesson 2. And a quick little fact, did you know that these turtles are actually, well, Tank Tup, I think, in general, is based on, or, like, there's actually a character, and I forget which one was the last one, but, let me think. Oh, yeah, he was a character in Diddy Kong Racing. Let's see. And, I think lesson 3, and there might be a 4th. Okay, guess there's only 3. Okay. And another thing that I always forget to collect, not that skull behind there. Skulls are slightly important, but since they always just come back whenever you leave the place, there really isn't a point of, here, I think I remember that up here, there's this. Which I used to think you had to get on his head and do that, but thankfully you don't, because the first time I left, then eventually came back and saw that piece. But the thing is, everyone's gone if you come back. even because thankfully Tank Top leaves his mouth open for the rest of his life. As you can see, I'm almost dying right here. And here I'm trying to think of what haven't I done, and I think I finally go up there. What else do I need? Oh, the egg. That's where. If you didn't notice earlier, when I went this way, there was actually a big pink egg over there, as you can see on the left. And obviously, you have to do something with that. And there's something as random as a giant egg around. Yeah, obviously I have to do something. As you can see, I got stuck in the log. I think since I got stuck in the log, I barely have enough time to collect these notes. There we go. I guess I technically had enough time exactly, but the best way to do this is obviously just hit. And that, you have to jump and press, yeah. This last one took me a while. At first. And this one, I was kinda... I remembered. The first time I was like, what? I thought I had to like do it at the last second before hitting the ground at first. Right here I have 7. And I also try to think at this point, like, I remember where to get every single Jiggy. I just have to remember which ones I've gotten. Like, I remember that in this next part there's actually 2. And one of them is for the Jinjos, I think. So I need the Jinjo one and 2 more, which I know exactly where they are. I'm going the wrong way. Yes, I think. I don't remember why I would go here. Guess just for no reason. And I think from now on, well, technically not from now on, but like, here I think I check the, what do I need? So view totals. And I still needed a few notes, and I checked that pretty fast. I guess I just checked the Jiggies or something. But I remember I have 7 Jiggies, and I think I might be missing a honeycomb piece. And yeah, finally got some health. Oh, but as I was saying, actually, I think from now on I'm actually gonna make any part of a Let's Play about 20 to 25 minutes long, maybe. Because these next 2 parts, this part actually isn't that long. I think, no, it's not that long, but I mean, actually I think it is. I don't know, I guess I'll find out. It might be about 20-something minutes. But like, my minimum used to be about half an hour, because or maximum, I mean, because I didn't want any longer than half an hour. But I think I'm gonna keep it at 20 to 25 minutes or so. Right here, this Jiggy I thought was one of the most annoying to get. Back when I first played this. Like, just walking through this was so hard for me. As you can see here, I do it with no problem. I'll give you 10 seconds and I did it in 5. But yeah, that's actually pretty hard, especially with like, I mean, it's not that easy to control, very. I almost missed the boots here. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard that, but there's just my dog in the background. Here, it costs 10 skulls to get this. I checked the top. Oh, there's the last honeycomb piece. Okay. Yep, it's always good to check the top in Mumbo's house. In this game and in Banjo-Tooie, there's nothing really ever in Mumbo's house, but in the other, in Wumba's, her name is, I think there's actually a few things that are secret, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Oh, and this is the baby crocodile. As you can see, he can bite, but nothing really. He's not really meant for. He's actually one of the only things you transform into that has an attack in this game. Because in Banjo-Tooie, there's actually a good number of things that have an attack that you transform into, or at least have some sort of attack. But in this one, it's just a simple bite, but nothing really good compared to what normal Banjo and Kazooie have. And what I'd like to see in a transformation, if they make another game like Banjo-Tooie and Kazooie instead of what Nuts and Bolts was, is a transformation where you could actually use both Banjo and Kazooie, like together at the same time. Or like maybe they could have separate transformations in one world or so. This is Mr. Vile, the greediest croc of all. The prize. Press A to accept and B to chicken out. And I think if you press B to chicken out, he actually goes and attacks you. And the thing is, if you don't run away in time, he will just kill you in one hit. That also happens if you lose, so you basically lose a life and have to start from the beginning of the level. You see those shoes in the background is the last ability I need. But I won't, oh wait, not last, but it is the last ability you technically would get if you get everything in order. But obviously, what it does is make you run faster. And it's definitely a lot easier to do this when you have that. But they still make it possible for you to beat this without those, thankfully. As you can see, we're basically tied. One thing that I find annoying is if you tie, like even at the last second, if you get a same score, he counts you as losing, so he starts trying to kill you. And here, as you can see, I caught up by 3. But of course, that's not the only way. It's only the easy. This time I have to avoid the yellow ones, because they're not ripe. And obviously following him is a bad strategy, because since he is bigger, he will probably beat you to the Yum Yum, I think they're called. And the thing is, if you eat one of those ones, the ones that aren't ripe, then they will stun you for a while because of bad taste or something like that, and basically make you lose. And right here, as you can see, he's beating me by 2, but I get really lucky on this one. And I can't believe I didn't eat that one until now. See, I'm barely caught up. Literally beating him by 1. And here I'm like, oh no. And right there, last second. It's like the last, like, 0.5 of a second. And the last one. This time we have to eat the one on the top of the screen, as you can see. And you can only eat that one, or else the one that, if you eat the wrong one, then it will stun you. And as you see, it changes. This part was kind of tricky because, like, if it changes right as soon as you're like eating one, then it will count as you being stunned. Alright, and let's see. I think this one I actually beat him by a good amount. Not really a good amount, but I mean, like, I wasn't like, it wasn't a close call like in the last one, or maybe it was. All I know is that I'm glad I didn't fail this, because failing this one isn't really, probably one of the worst ones you could fail. Survival never lost before. Greenie can have prize. And now I only need one more Jiggy, and I think that's with the Jinjo. So this is basically all. That's really the only reason you use the crocodile, besides walking freely through the swamp, and also getting other things like the notes over there, which I actually am going to get right now. I think there's a Jinjo here too. I think this is where the last one is. Yep, there it is. And the 5 notes. And the Jiggy. Maybe I might as well get the skulls for later. So basically I'm almost done with this place, and it's only been about 26 minutes. And get a life. And the life limit in this game I think is only 9. So, and the thing is they don't save. Like in most games back then, if you, no matter how many well, not really most games, but games like these, like if you could have like 20 lives in one playthrough and then like save, the game saves, and when you restart again, all your lives will be back to this normal amount. And I think it's mostly in rare games, because in Donkey Kong Country, that's also the same thing. I think the starting number of lives was like 4 or 5 technically, but if you count the 0 life, which in a way it really is, but yeah, and in this one I think it's only 2 or 3. But that's not really a big problem, since dying in this game is rare, but not really like completely rare, but it's rare enough, I guess you could say. And like, it only happens in one certain world, if you ask me, where the odds of dying are very high. Mumbo Magic gets weak here. And thankfully, he didn't actually hit me. I've had it happen before, where as soon as I go back to normal, he hits me. Yeah, and if you saw, I was actually gonna go in that hole as the crocodile, but then I remembered a mistake I've always made, which is go in there as the crocodile first. But actually, I'm not gonna go in there as the crocodile, because all there is in... Look, I'll show you in a second. Well, up here is the Freezy Peak, the next world. So I just placed the Jiggies I need. It opens that up. And so right here, just go look up there. There's actually an ice block, but I decided not to go up there because you can actually break it. I almost forgot the boots. But the thing is, when you break it, you have to go back into the swamp and bring the crocodile. And if you go in there, there's the Cheeto book. And then all he does is give you cheat codes to use. And if you actually type those in, like if you know the cheat codes by memory, and you type them in, it won't work because you have to technically unlock the cheat codes. Unless you use like a certain, there's actual cheat codes in a cheat code book that you can use. But the thing is, I think the game doesn't save if you do that. Alright, and I'm all out of time, so thank you for watching, guys. It's been